Great. Let's attack. I will sacrifice here. Then we have Vengeful Bloodwitch. Great. And now they are down to 5. Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. Hello you and welcome back to another MTG Arena gameplay here on MTG Barbieri. I am Bruno Barbieri and today I'm bringing to you an Orzhov Sacrifice deck. But as always, before I explain this deck to you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell button to be notified every time I post a new content here, and also follow me on Instagram at MTG_Barbieri, because there you will find a totally different type of content also related to the Magic the Gathering game. And don't forget that this deck list here is on my Mox field. You can find the link in the description below. Just click in the link, go to my website, copy the deck list from there, and import directly to your MTG Arena. So let's talk about this Orzhov Sacrifice deck. It's an Orzhov, which means it's a white and black deck. And before I explain the deck, let me tell you about the win rate, because one person that it's from the audience, called Stella, suggested that I talk about the win rates of this deck here, my experience. So I played 11 times, I won 6 times and lost 5. But the 5 lost games that I had was due to I got stuck only with 2 mana. So I had a problem with the mana in this deck. We have only 19 mana, as you can see, and from my 5 losses, 5 losses that I had, I got stuck only with 2 mana, and I had some 3-cost cards in my hand that I couldn't play, and the deck didn't work out because of this. But when I had enough mana, it just worked well. And only 2 times I really lost due to the other deck being better than mine. Or they at least got the right cards at the right moment and they could win the game. So let's talk about this deck here. It's a sacrifice deck, which means we have a lot of cards that we can use to sacrifice stuff. For example, we have Umbral Collar Zealot, that you can sacrifice another creature or artifact, and you will survey 1. We have Bartolomé del Presidio, sacrifice another creature or artifact, put a +1/+1 counter on Bartolomé del Presidio. And we have Sephiroth Fabled Soldier. Whenever Sephiroth enters or attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, draw a card. Whenever another creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. If this is the 4th time this ability has resolved this turn, transform Sephiroth and it will become a 5/5 with flying, and it will have the mechanic Supernova. As this creature transforms into Sephiroth, 1-winged angel, you get an emblem with whenever a creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. When Sephiroth attacks, you may sacrifice any number of other creatures. If you do, draw that many cards. So basically it will change from 3/3 to a 5/5, and you will be able to sacrifice as many creatures as you want every time you attack. Basically this is the idea. And also we have some creatures here that benefits from the fact that something was sacrificed or just died in game. We have Vengeful Bloodwitch, that says whenever this creature or another creature you control dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. And we have the Sephiroth Vengeful Sunstar Exemplar. It has Vigilance, Menace, it's a 2/2, and whenever another creature you control dies or it's put into exile, put a +1/+1 counter on Sephiroth Vengeful and you gain 1 life. When Sephiroth Vengeful dies or it puts into exile while its power is 4 or greater, destroy up to 1 target no-land permanents. And of course, we have a lot of creatures here that we can sacrifice. A Nesting Bot when it has starting your engines, and when this creature dies, you create a 1/1 colorless servo artifact creature token, and at the max speed, which is 4, this creature gets +1/+0. So you can sacrifice this and create a token. For Second Miner, you can sacrifice this and then get it back, because if you have some creature here that deals damage to your opponent when you sacrifice a creature, it is considered a crime, so you can pay 1 black mana and get it back again from the graveyard. We have Infestation Sage, that when this creature dies, create a 1/1 black and green insect creature token with flying. We have Nezumi Link Breaker, that also when this creature dies, create a 1/1 red mercenary creature token with tap target creature you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn, activate it only as a sorcery. And of course, we have Voice of Victory that it has mobilized 2, that will create 2/1/1 token creature warriors that you can sacrifice as well before they are sacrificed at the end of the turn, and you can trigger the mechanics that we need to get life, to surveil, or to draw cards and things like that, to give a +1/+1 counter. That's the idea. And we have some support cards here. That is the Snarling Gorehound. It has Menace, and whenever another creature you control with power 2 or less enters, you surveil 1. So sometimes you have your graveyard with a lot of creatures, and then you can use the Snarling Gorehound to find the Raise the Pass to get all them back to the game, from the graveyard to the battlefield. And we have the Daone Streetwise Lookout that you can use to get your opponent off guard. Let's say that you have a lot of small creatures. When you play this one here, creatures you control with power 2 or less can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. So your opponent will have some hard time blocking your creatures, and you can give the final damage that you need. If an ability of a creature you control with power 2 or less triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. So the creature here, this creature here, will deal 2 damage to your opponent, and you will receive 2 life back. This one here will receive 2 +1/+1 counters, and there you go. We have Enduring Innocence. Actually, no, this one here only works if it's less than 3, so it will work only one time. But this one here can create 4 creature tokens, they're not just 2, and it's worked pretty well here also, this mechanic. And we have Enduring Innocence that has lifelink. It's a 2/1, and whenever one or more other creatures you control with power 2 or less draw cards, this ability triggers only once each turn. When Enduring Innocence dies, if it was a creature, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. It's an enchantment, so basically almost all your creatures except the Sephiroth can trigger the ability here. It's a 2/2 here, 1/1, yeah. Just the Sephiroth, and sometimes... Actually, Serve on Dunwich will enter as a 2/2, so no problem. This one here will not trigger, because it's a 3/2. But the Enduring Innocence will be triggered by all creatures except Sephiroth and Umbral. And of course, we have Raise the Pass, because we sacrifice a lot of stuff, and sometimes we have to chump block the attacks of our opponents. And we can use the Raise the Pass to return all the creatures here. The only creature that we can't get back are the Daone, Enduring Innocence, and Sephiroth. All the others we can get back to the game. So let's see how all this thing works in practice. See you in the gameplay. Just 2 lands. This is a low mana cost deck, so I believe that we can try. Yeah, let's try. We begin with a Starting Town and Manifestation Sage. And we have Raised the Past here in case they destroy all of our creatures. Let's pay 2 life. It will enter untapped. And let's play a Bartolomé del Presidio. Okay, I'm down to 16, 4 damage, only using lands. Nice. Voice of Victory. Let's see what we can do here. Let's play an Umbral Collar Zealot. And I think that I'm going to wait for their attacks, so I can play Infestation Sage, use it as a blocker, and then sacrifice with the Umbral Collar Zealot. And we can make Bartolomé del Presidio stronger. But we definitely need one more land here, so we can play Sephiroth. And of course, Race of the Past. Sheltered by Ghost, okay. What they are getting. Oh, nice. Let's sacrifice this creature here. Actually, we click here and then we choose this one here to sacrifice. Great, it's now a 3-2, but they can't attack. Case of the Uneaten Feast. Okay, they can't gain life right now. My turn. Okay, starting town. Let's enter stepped. And we can play a nesting bot. No attacks. Halia Guided by Light. Whenever Halia or another creature or artifact you control enters, you gain 1 life. Okay, they will draw a card. Cat Collector. Resolve. And resolve, okay. Okay, now they can play creatures from the graveyard, which is pretty bad. They solved the case. My turn, okay. Another nesting bot. Believe that's now it's the time to play Sephiroth. Let's play Sephiroth and sacrifice 1 creature. Let's sacrifice this one here. And now we have a land. Okay, let's play this untapped. Yeah, let's play this land here untapped. I will not attack. Great. Now we just need to play Umbral Collar Zealot and keep dealing some damage. Sacrificing creatures and doing stuff like this. Halia. Okay, they are getting 1 life. Oh, 6 life they got. Fine. Let's see, pass. They are getting 1 more card. And we have the Umbral. Let's play the Umbral. No attacks. If they attack, they will probably lose a lot of creatures. Okay, sheltered by ghost, what they are getting? Okay, let's sacrifice this, so it will get stronger. We get 1 life back. Resolve. Okay, now they are 38. It's a 4-3 and they can't attack. Of course. Resolve. My turn. Okay, now we have a Vengeful Bloodwitch. And an Umbral Collar Zealot. Now we can give some damage to them every time we sacrifice a creature. Cat Collector. Pass aqui. Let's sacrifice some creatures here. Let's see what we can get. They will take 2 damage, I will get 1 life back. If it's a creature, we can play on the graveyard. Let's sacrifice this one here. They take 2 more damage. Enduring Innocence. Yeah, it can help. We can't bring it back with the Raise the Past, so let's sacrifice here. 1 more damage. We can sacrifice Nesting Bots, then we can sacrifice the Bartolomé. Now it's time to sacrifice the Nesting Bot. Actually, I think that I'm going to drop the Enduring Innocence. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Let's sacrifice this one here. Another Enduring Innocence, come on. Let's sacrifice this one here. Another Infestation Sage, okay. And we can sacrifice the Vengeful Bloodwitch. Now it's almost a tie. And that's it. Let's call this a turn. They will get 3 life back. Actually, they already got life back. Let's Raise the Past. And we can repeat the... Actually, we are going to do this on their... at the end of their turn. We can attack. Let's sacrifice these Nesting Bots here, just to draw a card. Okay, Vengeful Bloodwitch, great. Perfect. That's exactly what we need. If they attack, we sacrifice everything again, and then use the Raise the Past. Now they are going down to 26, I believe. Yeah, that's it. We draw a card. Okay, we have Vengeful Bloodwitch here. We can sacrifice a lot of stuff. Now we are winning the game. Okay. Resolve all. Now they have a big creature here. And I don't think I have a spot removal. And they are back to 35. Man, this is annoying. My first game of dealing damage, it's against a life gain deck, man. It's amazing. It's unbelievable. Pass, okay. Let's sacrifice again. Let's see what we can do. Let's sacrifice here. Actually, yeah, let's sacrifice here. Scry 1. So we can keep putting some creatures on the graveyard to raise the past again. Man, I hate when this happens. Okay, finally. Okay, I think they scooped. No, they didn't. Okay, another Sephiroth. No, I don't think so. Okay, did you scoop or not? Let's sacrifice again here. Voice of Victory, okay, we can get it back. Let's sacrifice Infestation Sage. Okay, great, we can get another creature here. We can do this again. Actually, we need to do this 17 times. 17 times. So we can deal... Actually, now it's 16 times. I don't think we can do this. I don't know what you think. Come on. Let's play Infestation Sage. One more damage, okay. Maybe this can help, but I want to use another Raise the Past. Let's keep sacrificing some stuff here. Okay, I don't need another land. Now let's sacrifice here. Can play here. We sacrifice this one here. Okay, another Raise the Past I want. I really need this. Let's sacrifice this one here. You take 2 more damage. Let's sacrifice again. Sacrifice this one here now. Now we sacrifice here. And we sacrifice the last one here. Okay, Raise the Pass is what I need. Let's pass. Resolve. My turn. Great. Now we Raise the Past. Okay, and we are back. Come on, man. Let's finish the game. Okay, one more game, one more victory. Okay, we have 2 lands here. We can play Voice of Victory, Nizumi, we can play all, but they're on a streetwise lookout. Okay, Nizumi, great. Then we can go for a Voice of Victory. Okay, let's block here. Let's see what you have. Probably you will protect? No, you can't protect. You are playing just with red. Okay, now it's my turn. Let's play a Voice of Victory. And let's attack. Then I believe that we can play a down a streetwise lookout. Screaming Nemesis. No blocks, okay. 3 damage to the face. Let's play here. It will enter stepped. And I believe that we should play a Voice of Victory. Let's attack. Okay, great. We can deal 3, 6, 7 damage. They are dealing 3. Okay. Come on, attack me, man. I can use Downy, so I can attack without being blocked. And I will deal a lot of damage. Great, next, let's attack. They can't block. Great. Now if I play a Vengeful Bloodwitch, it will be a bloodbath. Especially when my mobilized creatures start to be sacrificed at the end of their turn. Yeah, I don't think you have an answer, right? Yeah, it's too late. Too late. I can win the game with the Vengeful Bloodwitch. No problem. If I have another land, it will be even worse for you. Because it can have 2. Let's play a good game. Come on, man. Let's finish the game. One more game, one more victory. Okay, we have 2 lands here. We can begin with Infestation Sage, then we go for a Vengeful Bloodwitch. Let's begin with this land here. Untap it and play Infestation Sage. Hired Claw. Okay, we can play this one here. And we can use the Bartolomé to sacrifice the Infestation Sage. And use it to block, so we take just 1 damage. Or maybe we can wait for the Vengeful Bloodwitch so we can get 1 life back and deal 1 damage to them. But I don't think they are going to... Yeah, they are attacking. Forget what I'm telling you. Let's take 1 damage. No problem. No blocks. They will increase their stats, probably. They will pump. At least they have enough mana to do this. Pass? Okay, great. I believe that we should play Enduring Innocence, so can use to block, get 2 life back, and keep drawing some cards as needed. Unless they want to destroy my Bartolomé, but okay, it's part of the game. Let's play this land here. And let's attack first. Let's see what they're going to do. Next. Okay, now we play an Enduring Innocence. And we can use to block. Even if we don't kill the Hired Claw, we can get some creature back and some life back. Actually, we can get some life back and we can draw some card as well. Let's sacrifice here. Okay, I can't get life back with lifelink here, but we can play again Enduring Innocence. The good side of this story is that we have another one. Okay, that's a problem. That's a real problem. Resolve, okay. Pass. My turn. Let's play this land here. Untapped. I believe that it must be untapped. Vengeful Bloodwitch. And an Umbral Collar Zealot. Okay, we will attack with the Bartolomé because I don't want to block with this. End turn, okay. Then we can sacrifice the Infestation Sage, blocking their Screaming Nemesis. We get 1 life back. And if they don't have enough mana, I can use the Umbral Collar Zealot to block their Hired Claw. Pass. Let's see if they're going to attack. Okay. 1 damage to the face. Let's block the Infestation Sage. Let's block with Infestation Sage. And we sacrifice this. We get 1 life back. And they can't cause damage on any of my creatures because the Screaming Nemesis will not take damage. Okay, let's sacrifice here. We trigger the Vengeful Bloodwitch, get 1 life back. Great. We draw another card. 1 more land. And now they can't pump the Hired Claw. I need another Infestation Sage. Yes, I need. Okay, 2 damage on my Vengeful Bloodwitch, which is annoying. Okay, we are down to 9. My turn. Let's play this land here tapped. Another Infestation Sage and an Enduring Innocence. Sephiroth? Do I need a Sephiroth now? Don't think so. I believe that we should play Enduring Innocence. And we can attack with, actually, it will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we have 5 creatures here, 8, they go to 12. Yeah, let's attack first just with the Bartolomé del Presidio. Actually, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Yeah, let's attack with both. Yeah, we should attack with both. They are down to 6. If we hold 1 more turn and we get our next turn, if we don't die now, we can win the game. Let's see what they're going to do. Okay. Let's block the Hired Claw with the Enduring Innocence. We can block Screaming Nemesis with the token. And we are going to sacrifice for the Bartolomé, I believe. Okay, let's sacrifice here. We are getting 2 life back. Yeah, I want 2 life back. I will not sacrifice this. There's no point. Because I need to get some life back to be sure that I can be alive. That's it. One more game, one more victory. Okay, we have 2 lands here. We can begin with the Snarling Gorehound. So we can try to find more lands. Okay, we have Starting Town here. Let's begin with this. Let's take 1 damage. And we can play this other 2 here. Pay 2 life. Yeah, let's pay 2 life. Actually, I could have played the Bleachborn Verge. Let's begin with Nezumi and let's see if they want to counter it. Okay, they didn't. Starting Town. It's good to have. Okay. Let's play again. I believe that they have some kind of counter. That's why I didn't play the Voice of Victory. Because I didn't want to take a... Oh, they didn't have a counter. It was a consult, the Star Shards. Because I didn't want to take risk of losing my Voice of Victory. If they have big creatures, we can use the Downy Streetwise Lookout to work as a surprise factor. Let's play Voice of Victory and let's see if they're going to counter it. It's a Dimir deck. Usually they have some kind of counter spell. No, they don't. Great. And they need 2 more turns to be able to cast Deadly Cover Up or something like this. Serve on done. Okay, great. Let's keep it. All attacks. All attack, I mean. Unless they have that sorcery that gives a -2/-2 to all my creatures. Okay, can get back with the Raise the Past. Let's play this land here. And let's attack with Fall first. So they will take 3 more damage. Great, we can play Serve on Down. Let's see if we have some creatures here. Yeah, we can get back the creatures with the Raise the Past. Vengeful Bloodwitch, great. No problem. Okay, Multiversal Passage. Let's say that's a black. Actually white, because I have 2 white on my hand. It will enter Stepped, and let's attack with Fall. Okay, great. Now let's play Downy. And let's see if they're going to counter it. Okay, they didn't. Let's see if we have some more creatures to put in the graveyard. Okay, don't need more lands. Umbral Collar Zealot. I believe I will keep this in hand in case they counter my Raise the Past. Actually, if they destroy all my creatures, they will not be able to counter the Raise the Past because they will not have enough mana to do this. So, draw 3 cards, then discard a card, okay. Let's see if they're going to destroy all my creatures. If they want to destroy all the creatures, no problem. I can use Raise the Past, get... Let's see what they have. Forsaken Miner and Voice of Victory. I can try to get my Vengeful Bloodwitch, which in this case, if they don't get with the Ghost Vacuum, I can cause the final damage that I need to win the game. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, great. Okay, I still have 2 creatures, and we have the Umbral Zealot. We can Raise the Past, get it all back. Let's see if you find another Raise the Past. I need to get another one. Nesting Bot, okay. Festation Sage, Enduring Innocence. Vengeful Bloodwitch again. Nesting Bot. Starting Town. Come on, where's the... Okay, we didn't got it. Let's deal 2 more damage. To the face. Okay. They can't win anyway. That's it. 1 more game, 1 more victory. Okay, we have 3 lands. Great. It's a good signal. We can begin with planes, play the Nesting Bots. Then we can go for a Servo Down or 2 1-drops here. Okay, 2 1-drops. Actually, we can just play 1-drop here because I just have 1 black mana. Let's play Servo Down here. All attacks, great. I don't think they are going to block. And we can play Sephiroth, maybe. Yeah, we can play a Sephiroth. Let's play the Sephiroth, sacrifice the Nesting Bot. Draw cards, you will take 1 damage, I get 1 damage back, great. And we can attack. 3 damage to the face. Now we can play 2 Nezumi Link Breaker. And a Nesting Bot as well. Why not? Enchant creature. Whenever enchanted creature attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Then, if it has 3 or more +1/+1 counter on it, sacrifice this aura. When you sacrifice this aura, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield, tap it, then shuffle. I think that I'm going to block here, so my creature will get stronger, and they will take 1 damage. Okay, they have trample now. My Servant Dawn, I believe that will get stronger. Great, we have Raised the Past right now. We can play Nezumi, Nesting Bot, and the other Nezumi. Great, let's attack. I will sacrifice here. Then we have Vengeful Bloodwitch, great. and now they are down to 5. Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. And that's the deck, folks. Got any questions about the build or how it plays? Drop a comment, I will be glad to help you. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, and follow me on Instagram for extra content. Catch you in the next one.